I have to look back and think before I talk, because I don't have guide. You know, when you deal with manliligaw or suitor, it's not like, oh, ligawan mo ko because I love you. It's them. It's always the boys comes to me. It's always the boys who approach me first, and the love developed. Char.
Somebody told me that you have a lot of girlfriends and one of the girl is sitting down there, nandun sa baylihan. So he was shocked and he was a bit angry, higher tone, and he was like, who said that? I feel like I was broken at the time, because why somebody would want me to be their girlfriend and then babaero pa. Alam mo yun? And then every time I would plan to go to visit my cousin, yeah, that's where I found out
that they were together working in the same restaurant, in my cousin's restaurant. And ang bunso nila, one of the staff. So they were a relative of crew. I wanted to visit them there. I would think like, I hope he's not there or something, because I can't face him. I feel like there was part of me na galit, part of me na nagtatanong, part of me na why you did not write a letter for the long 4 years. Like, you didn't say anything. The question is, why you did not find any ways to communicate, or you did not leave or pass a message to my cousins. I met my cousins many times, but there's no message or whatever. Yun, naputol ang ating conversation kasi my friend passed by. Meron kasing Indian na humihingi ng number ko ba. Tapos yun na nga, kaisa din sa dahilan kung bakit nagka-idea akong mag-talk about ex-boyfriend. merong Indian construction worker na humingi ng number ko ba. Sa araw-araw na dumadaan ako dito ba. Every day that I pass in this area, this guy is asking my number. And I said, what for? What's the purpose why you're asking my number? You know, every day, naubusan na ako ng paliwanag, naubusan na akong reason. Na, nung una sinabi ko, hindi pwede. I'm not giving my number to anybody. So anyway, go back to the story. So nalalaman niya nag-aaral ako. He knew that I studied in college there, and he knew where I live. The next time that I visited there, we talk mga madaman sir. He asked how about my life, kumusta ako, how's me. He asked about the story of how I get there, blah blah blah, and where I live and my contact number. So I gave it. He was asking for a date, and I was like, why should we go for a date? Confrontation again, because at the time we talked, he was, hello Joey. He was thinking that I'm still his girlfriend for the longest 4 years and more. He was thinking that we're still in a relationship, and I was like, di ba sabi ko, if I don't meet you, that means we separated, we broke up already. And he did not remember that. He did not remember that I say that. Sasabi ko, oh, so lasing ka. Lasing ka, you are drunk when we were talk. And he said, the only thing that I remember is to prove to you that I love you, that we still together, is we met in that area at that time before I depart, but you were not there. And I was like, so you were there. Sabi niya, I almost missed my departure trip to Manila because I was waiting for you. Everybody was waiting for me because they were in a group to go to Tagbilaran, to ride the bus to Tagbilaran, and everyone was asking him to get on board, but he was waiting for me, no? Hando manan so sa kawit, ganon. That was his story. He said he was so sad when he was riding the bus. He wants to get off from the bus because he wants to see me and say bye-bye to me. And I said, why you didn't send a letter? Send anything, a message. I didn't receive anything. And he said, you didn't? I was so upset because you didn't, sabi niya, he said, I was so upset and sad because you never replied my letters. I was wondering why you ignore me. And I was like, you sent a letters? And he said, yes. Some letters, binigay daw niya sa cousins ko. Because he sent a letter, but I think, he said, you did not receive because I didn't get any reply. So some of the letters I gave to your cousins, my cousin. And then, I don't know, we did not ask the cousins to confront or what, to clear. That was his story, na nagsulat daw siya sa akin, hindi daw ako nag-reply. So, he was in his sadness, I was on my sadness. You know, the lesson in this kind of relationship, mga madam and sir, you have to be open communication. You have to clear the story. Don't live in a balance. Don't leave the guy in a hang, or don't leave yourself broken with nothing. May iyak ako. Whew. I feel pity to him, and I feel like I was disappointed with what I did, and also at the same time, who knows? I was so young. Oh, may tao. So, ayun. Hindi ko matuloy-tuloy yung kwento ko. Hello, mga madam and sir. Let's continue my story. Surprise, surprise. We are here in the city. So, my story from the province. Now we are in the city. I crossed the ocean. I took the ferry from Lama to Central, and from Central come here into this island, the Kowloon side, specifically in Chimshachoy. So we are on the top viewing deck. Let's still continue the story kasi laging napuputol, kasi people knows me when I'm talking in the island, when I'm discussing my past love life. Naunsyaming love life. Lagi akong nai-interrupt kasi maraming mga dumaan, may mga tao, may mga friendship. So here, there are people around me but they don't know me, so I can talk. I can freely talk without interruption, I'm hoping. Ikot muna tayo, ikot-ikot. Ikot-ikot. Na-interrupt ang aking kwento tungkol sa yun na nag-discuss, we talk about what happened, what went wrong. So ayun na nga, he was broken on his own, and I was feeling broken as well, but it was just stupidity and immature kind of thing, because we did not have any communication at the time after we last meet in the province. So pinagtagpi-tagpi ko ang story. The whole story was really fill in the blank, the whole story for 4 years. And after we talked, that's where I came out the idea na ako lang pala yung nag-iisip ng mga bagay-bagay, ng mga ganun-ganun. So he was also, there's no determination on both sides, lalo na sa akin. I did not pursue, I did not willingly chase for it, because at the time I was young and I was not considering to have a boyfriend, and I was not ready. And I'm afraid if I get boyfriend at the early age, I will marry at the very early, get married, So it was like, kung uukol bubukol, yung gano'n, yung parang kung kami at the young age, I don't have the guts to talk, to confront people in a nice way, or to clear a story. I always run away because I don't know how to communicate, I don't know how to say something. It's just immature. I'm not, especially love life, I don't know how to handle. So, and that was my first time, and I was super young. I don't want to deal with it at that age. When we talk, he has his own drama, I had my own drama. He said, okay, if you think that we broke up, if you think we broke up, so why not we started again, a new chapter. Sabi niya, let's continue. And I said, well, ligawan mo ko. I said, you start courting me again. Back to zero, square one. So he was eager and willing to do that. Because that's where he get my number, the number where I live in my boss house. So he would call me, we talk. One time he called me to meet me somewhere in Cubao, and at the time I was not I was busy in school and work, and it's again, love life is not my priority. And one time he called me because his holiday or day off is only Sunday. He was about to meet me somewhere in Cubao, but I was new in Manila and I'm not used to meet, and also I'm really afraid to have a date because one of the reason why I'm avoiding to meet him, because one thing he did is to grab me like he wants just to kiss me. Like there's no respect. Kaya boys, learn my lesson, boys. Don't freak out the girls. Don't make a move that will discourage a girl. That was my discouragement, not to see him. Like I don't want to see him alone with him. I want to see him with a group or something, because I'm afraid. I did not at that time. I did not know what the word rape or something. But he didn't do that. But you know, when we grow up or as we mature, we learn a lot of things. So the only thing that I know that he grabbed me for a kiss is I ran away, and that's it. So I was like, I'm not doing that again, and I don't want that to. I don't want to deal with that again anymore. So, and I don't know how to handle if someone wants me to have a kiss again. I'm afraid I will get pregnant just for a kiss. That was just my ignorance, and I just didn't know how to talk with a boyfriend or something, and I'm afraid just be cautious. So he asked me if I wanted to meet with a group, and I said, you come with a cousin. You guys sometimes visited my mama in Castillo family. You go with them. Why you did not go with them? Because one time we were having a birthday party with, I think it was my birthday party or someone's birthday party. The entire family, my auntie, my cousins was there, my uncle, and missing him. He was not with them, so he messed up that opportunity to meet me. So I was like, why you did not go with them? By the way, mga madam and sir, we are heading to the we are in the waterfront in front of Convention Center in Wanchay, and we are in front of Museum of Art here, this one, Museum of Art, and we're heading to Avenue of Star. So what he did, he started courting me, like calling me on the phone, landline. And I'm so busy because I'm working during the day, I'm studying at night. On Sundays I go to church, so mabait ako. I was a good girl at that time. I go to church every Sunday. That's my routine. Sometimes my mother and my other cousin would visit me and surprise me for something, and sila yung ma-surprise because I was not at home. I was somewhere in school or in the church. So sabi ko, don't surprise me because you will surprise as well. I'm not here, sabi ko ganon.